Nowak back up top, Shockey ready, 3 in the hole. Now Bike looking to break down the defense, beautiful spin move, and they'll get a steal. Kazajanski to the hole, O'Connell at the rim, counted in the foul. Titans by 6, Pinkerton trying to hurry, Free Potter, up and in! Lebrecht will shake and bake, look at the spin move, left hand finish. 6 points, we're inside of 3 minutes, third quarter. Isaac looking to match, up and in. The rebound, the outlet pass, and then the bucket. The trap from midcourt has produced the steal. O'Brien up ahead to Kittel, who throws it down. Trying to make it potentially a one-possession game. Up and under Pacey. Looks like a dialed-up man-to-man. There's the back door, Mike. Up, no good, side iron. Offensive rebound, Rosatana. Back up and in off the glass. And an immediate timeout comes from Bedford. Well, hello everyone, and welcome here to Durham. Nick Anastas, Steve Beals with you, getting set for the semifinal matchup between ConVal and Pelham. The 2-3 slated to meet here with a trip to the championship game on the line. Nick Anastas, Steve Beals with you. Friday Night Lights, New Hampshire, in conjunction with the NFHS Network. This is round 3 between these two teams, Pelham and ConVal. They split during the regular season. They met twice in January. The first meeting went to Pelham on their home floor, 75-62. ConVal got their revenge about 2 weeks later with a 74-59 victory. Pelham able to rebound nicely, though. They win 4 straight to close out the regular season. They earn the 2 seed and the bye in the first round. They disposed of Kennett in the quarterfinal round last time out, 51-40. While ConVal, they had to play in that first round as the 3 seed after a 15-3 regular season. No problem with Kingswood in that opening round, and then outlasted a stubborn Sanborn team in the quarter, 70-66. So, Steve, we've got 2 teams that can score the basketball. They're familiar with one another. And, of course, a lot of pride on the line as these seniors do not want it to end here in the semifinal round.
No, they don't, Nick. You just I was just going to say that anytime you got a game that's 1-4 is an important game, of course, on the other end of this. But when you're a 2 or 3 seed, you've had to have had a successful season. Go home is never fun to think about when you've done that well during the course of a year. So I would imagine a relentless battle here to go on right to the end. One thing that sticks out is that wide margin of that ConVal victory that you were talking about earlier. You wonder if that's going to sit here. But to close out the season, Pelham being with 4 games, that's a pretty good feat. Going to be interesting. I expect. I don't see a lot of either one of the teams. Be interesting to see the point guard play. Who tends to win the quarterback game on each side of the ball, Nick? And then, of course, the other fundamentals, foul shooting and being able to feed underneath the basket and then the hitting threes. I mean, that's probably in a game like this with I don't see any 6'6", 6'5", 6'4" stuff here, so we'll see.
Yeah, the guard play will be key. The perimeter, something to watch.
Absolutely.
As well. And, of course, the third matchup, Steve, sometimes it can get physical. Players may or may not carry over grudges from the previous matchup. So the NHIAA, they're all over it with 3 of their better officials down here, including B.J. Neverett and Peter Burkhart.
Exactly, Nick. And the other thing is there's a lot of film on each other for these coaches to go back to their dens and try to build a strategy that works for both of these teams. And when you got that much film, matchups become very important of how the adjustments are made. And be very interested to see what this game is at half, Nick, and the adjustments that are made accordingly. I've always been fascinated with that in basketball because you don't have a lot of time to do it with 8-minute quarters, but should be good.
We are at Oyster River High School, down the road, of course, from the University of New Hampshire, where the championship games will be played on Sunday. We'll have that broadcast for you. It gets started with the D1 boys and then goes from there. The D1, D2 boys championship, same thing on the girls' side. 4 games in a row from the Lundholm Gymnasium, and we'll have coverage of each and every one of them here on Friday Night Lights New Hampshire in conjunction with the NFHS network. The crew here is a good one for both schools, well represented. Students continuing to file in. We've got parents in the stands as well. It's kind of a vertical feel with the bleacher here from top to bottom. Gives you that kind of bird's eye view of the floor. And we're up here occupying the last few rows, so should be a good game to take in from this angle.
Oh, yeah. I was talking to another one of the press corps here covering the game, and they're hearing that the next game, Amherst Souhegan is expected well over 250 to 300 people that they know are going to come just by communication with the school, and there could be more than that. So got a pretty good packed house here for sure on the Pelham side, and the ConVal side really starting to fill up as well. But they're coming in bunches of 7s and 8s, Nick, so right. I would expect a full house before we get started.
All right, starting lineups down on the floor. We'll keep it right here as Pelham as the higher seed. They're in their home whites on this neutral floor. The Pythons, of course, led by head coach Mike Larson. ConVal 15-3, good enough for a 3rd seed under head coach Jason Starr. They are the visitors this afternoon. First of 2 semifinal games. You mentioned Souhegan. They'll face Lebanon. Plenty of power. Raiders always travel well as well. I expect the gym to stay full for that second game, which comes your way at 7:30 Eastern.
Good sportsmanship from the players, coaches, and fans. Positive cheering only, and presented by everyone for the officials working tonight's contest. In the event of an emergency or fire alarm activation, fans should evacuate the facility immediately. Exits are located at both ends of the gymnasium and facing the exterior of the building. In addition, we ask all spectators to remain masked and socially distance themselves from others not from their household while at Oyster River High School. Your cooperation with this request is appreciated. Now let's take the starting lineups for this evening's contest. First for the ConVal Cougars. Number 1, Owen Michael. Number 2, Austin Knight. Number 4, Owen McGuire. Number 5, Joseph Gutman. And number 23, Christian Buckley. Assisted by Howard Hudson. Number 1, John Woodland. Number 3, Jake Mizuki. Number 4, Jake Buckbaum. Number 10, Jake Records. And number 23, Zach James. And number 37, Mike Carson. The officials working for this contest are Steve Burrows, Peter Bruckard, and William Deverett. Fans, would you please rise and remove your hats as we honor America and those who protect her with the playing of our national anthem.
Our broadcast today, as it always is brought to you by Beals Insurance Agency, with locations now in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Just call 603-471-9999 or visit BealsInsurance.com to request a free quote and start saving money today. Again, that's BealsInsurance.com. Are you ready to make your house your dream home? Then it's time to contact Ulster Property Services at ulsterpropertyservices.com. Ulster offers commercial and residential landscaping and hardscaping services and is now booking for fall cleanups, snow services, and interior home renovation projects. They fix it, clean it, and trim it so you don't have to. Ulster Property Services, serving southern New Hampshire since 2012. Visit ulsterpropertyservices.com.
Hey, I'm Chad, the owner of New Hampshire iPhone Repair. We're New Hampshire's most trusted and affordable repair shop for your iPhone, iPad, iPod, and even Android needs. Don't worry, we're affordable, reliable, and we back our parts with a lifetime warranty. And you know what the best part is? No, what? We can repair your phone while you wait.
I know, that's why I'm here.
Oh, I know, Mrs. Green. Here's your iPad, good as new. Bring your phone into New Hampshire iPhone Repair today.
Are you looking for better customer service and more affordable pricing from your payroll service provider? Then make the switch to Savant Payroll Solutions. With Savant, you'll have a payroll professional assigned to assist you. Plus, their easy-to-understand pricing structure has no hidden fees. So let Savant take care of your tax filing, human resource, and other employee management services in addition to payroll, so you can focus on growing your business. Read their client reviews and set up a free consultation today at savantpayroll.com. That's savantpayroll.com. The New Hampshire Tomahawks promote the highest level of club lacrosse competition, not just in the state, but in the country. Looking to get recruited? Director Chris Cameron keeps an open dialogue with the nation's top college lacrosse coaches. Over 400 New Hampshire Tomahawks alumni have played at the college level, including the ACC, Big East, Big Ten, Ivy, NESCAC, NE10, and more. The New Hampshire Tomahawks coaching staff has over 100 coaches, including current high school varsity and college coaches. The Tomahawks offer training for players of all ages, clinics, camps, and leagues, along with spring, summer, and fall elite teams. So play with the best. The New Hampshire Tomahawks, showcase and development for college lacrosse. Visit newhampshiretomahawks.com and girls.nhtomahawks.com. How can you reach your team's fundraising goals at no risk and no cost? MG Sports offers a variety of products to make your team's fundraiser a success. Their products include tickets and discount cards to hundreds of local businesses. MG Sports now has a digital platform where athletes can raise funds in the comfort and safety of their own home. So become another athletic program like Bedford, Goffstown, or Memorial that sets fundraising records every season. MG Sports, fundraising made easy. Visit mgsportsfundraising.com to start raising money for your team today. All right. Back here, ready to roll. The Canastas, Steve Beals with you. Friday Night Lights, New Hampshire. In conjunction tonight with the NFHS Network, a trip to the championship on the line. Round 3 between these two teams, Pelham and ConVal. All right. Starting lineups, Pelham, Dom Hurling, Captain Jake McGlinchey, Jake Cawthorn, Jake Travis, and Aiden Hegan. As this one comes down with McGlinchey, the captain spins in the lane and gets a quick 2 off the window. Well, in attack mode from the get-go. And score. Senior puts the Pythons out in front just seconds into the contest. ConVal goes back door and they'll get one of their own. That's Joseph Gutwing. Able to slip free. It's Gutwing along with Owen McGuire, Austin Knight, Owen Michaels, and Christian Buffum. The 5 in blue. This one is off the window.
Kind of what we expected, Nick. A lot of inside stuff.
Able to get the step. And then kind of an over-the-shoulder finish there. For his second bucket. Well, inside out. Buffum has to chase. That one tipped. No. Backcourt violation. Our officials. Steve Burrows, B.J. Neverett. And the man who blew the whistle there was Peter Burkhart. 3 veterans on the scene here at Oyster River High. Pelham, they go inside. This time the banker is too strong. And the rebound belongs to McGuire for the Cougars. Minute gone by. ConVal hoping to tie, trailing here 4-2. Inside out, 3-pointer. McGuire up and in. Well, both teams moving the basketball very well here. And we expected some points in this one. This one a steal out of the corner. Pelham's first turnover leads to a layup on the other end.
Starting out fast, Nick.
Gutwine in transition. Both teams like to play with pace. Both teams comfortable playing their games up in the 70s. High arcing 3 around the rim. No offensive rebound won't go either.
Might have got away a little bit over the back there, Nick, but he got away with it.
Eventually cleared by Buffum for ConVal. 2 minutes gone by. The Cougars going to take a breath here. This is Owen Michaels looking for his man in the corner. Again off the curl, inside out. Knight back for Gutwing, thought about it. Pulls it back out with the left-hand dribble. Closed down here by Jake Cawthorn. Pythons opening man. Coach Larson clapping his hands on the sideline, trying to fire up this defensive unit. Here's Buffum. Going to pivot his way into the lane. Out for Knight. 3-pointer is up and in. Well, it's, again, a team effort. As everybody touched the basketball there on that possession. ConVal with a 10-4 lead here. Pelham scored on their first 2 trips, have not since. Can't get one there in the lane either as Travis misfires and a foul is called.
ConVal doing a nice job underneath on both sides of the ball, Nick. But when those threes get hot, you can create some distance in a game for sure.
Yeah, ConVal on a quick 8-0 run after trailing 4-2.
And Pelham's come back a couple times, had some close, but that rolled off the rim.
Cougars looking for a bucket here on their 4th straight trip. Going to pull it out. This is Michaels. Looking for a seam. Leans into a left-hand finger roll. Can't get it. Ball battered around, and eventually a foul is called. As Pelham's Travis hit the floor. Good job by Travis, surrounded there by 3. Cougars able to wrestle that one free. It's the first foul against ConVal. So Pelham trying to regroup here, trailing at 10-4 as we approach the midway point of this opening quarter. Pythons have gone scoreless the last 2.5 minutes until now. 3-pointer up and in for the sophomore. That's Zach James able to find the touch. He cuts the lead in half. It's a one-possession game again.
There was nobody near him, Nick. Nobody even came out. Just said, go for it.
Plenty of room.
Yep.
Sophomore scores his first bucket. And now Buffum looking for spacing here. Here's McGuire, left-hand dribble, little teardrop. Short ball. second try, had it blocked. Going to correct another rebound. Fires up a three. Won't go, and finally the defensive glass is cleared by Travis. Pelham can tie with a three as we move inside of 4 minutes first quarter. McGlinchey is fouled.
You know, Nick, I'm going to take back what I said a little bit on the height. When these guys start stretching out, no towers, but there's some guys out there that
a lot of length.
A lot of length, and it's a little deceiving pregame, but in the game you can see it.
Oh, good curl
nice
there.
feed.
Easy layup. For Cawthorn, comes off the screen and gets his first bucket.
Nice roll
Suddenly
back.
Pelham has rattled off 5 in a row.
Yep.
An early game of runs here. ConVal trying to get back on track with the three ball. Michaels too strong. Pelham the other way. This is the sophomore hurling to the rim. Banker won't go, but a foul.
Nice inside move there.
2 big steps to the cup. Got hit on the elbow on the way up. And he'll shoot 2. Pelham 16-2 during the regular season. Closed out the regular campaign with 4 straight wins. This free throw is no good. First trip, by the way, to the line for either team. Nearly 5 minutes in. One more to the right hand. This one is perfect. Hurling is the 4th Python to score. And he ties the game at 10, 6 straight by Pelham. ConVal inside out, trying to end a drought. 3-pointer up.
Wow, he's hot.
That's Austin Knight, his second. A rainbow from the wings to reestablish the lead for ConVal.
Yeah, not a lot of guys paying attention out in the perimeter on both sides of the ball, Nick.
This one slapped away and turned over. Second giveaway by Python. Good steal by Gutween, flashing the hands. And now the Cougars trying to rebuild a 2-score lead here as we move towards 2 minutes, first quarter. Again, Coach Starr, sure he appreciates the patience here. No shot clock, as we know, in the NHIAA. The Cougars are going to turn it over here, though. Picked up by Hurling, thrown ahead to McGlinchey, who's fouled, hit on the wrist.
Nice job on the other end, avoiding that pick, Nick. Was able to get the steal.
ConVal bench upset with the call. A good effort there by Michaels, but just enough contact for the official Peter Burkhart to blow the whistle. And now Owen Michaels with a quick word for Peter Burkhart. Meanwhile, free throw won't go for McGlinchey, who scored Pelham's first 4 points. The captain now with one more. This one no good either. Rebound tip controlled by Michaels for ConVal. Empty trip for Pelham. And again, the Cougars with a 13-10 lead as we move inside a 2 minutes opening frame. It's Python's head man, Mike Larson, standing at the end of the bench, trying to direct this defense. Both teams have been exclusively in a man-to-man here to open up. Final 100 seconds. McGuire cut off. On is Malachi Page for the first time in the corner. Off-balance shot by Page. Leads to another rebound for Pelham. Python's trying to trim the gap. They go inside to McGlinchey. Pivots his way out of a problem. Has a man. That's Russ Hamill, the senior, just came on. Inside the lane, Travis gets it off the clock. Travis, the 5th Python to score. All 5 starters in the scorer's book. And Pelham's within 1 here as we hit 1 minute to go. McGuire gets
nice
it
move
with the left hand. Off balance, didn't matter.
Nice strong move.
He's got 5 points. Lead back to 3. McGlinchey sees a seam, count it, and 1. Well, the senior showing you what he can do with both hands. Got the step with the left.
Yeah, he was quick, Nick. He beat him, period. Beat him to the net.
Helps out a little late as well. It goes against Page. That's his first. Already 5 team fouls here against ConVal. Only 1 against Pelham. Free throw is good. McGlinchey had missed his previous 2 at the line. He capitalizes there. He leads all scorers now with 7. And most importantly, ties the game at 15. In the corner, McGuire open. 3, too strong. McGlinchey a weak side rebound. Brings it himself into the front court. Going to pull it out here with 25 seconds. McGlinchey crossover, 2 steps. Crowd wanted to travel.
Yep.
Instead, an off-balance shot is thrown up by Hamill. McGuire came down with it. Hamill eventually able to rescue it. So one final chance here for Pelham, down to 5 seconds. McGlinchey. Hands for Kevin Bodenrader, who just came in.
Wow.
The 3 is up and in for Zach James.
There's a confidence builder right there going out of the quarter.
The sophomore from deep carries his second 3 of the first quarter, and Pelham, after trailing most of the way, take a 3-point lead with them into the second quarter, 18-15. We're back with quarter number 2 in a shootout brewing here early in Durham. Our broadcast today, as it always is brought to you by Beals Insurance Agency, with locations now in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Just call 603-471-9999 or visit BealsInsurance.com to request a free quote and start saving money today. Again, that's BealsInsurance.com. Are you ready to make your house your dream home? Then it's time to contact Ulster Property Services at ulsterpropertyservices.com. Ulster offers commercial and residential landscaping and hardscaping services and is now booking for fall cleanups, snow services, and interior home renovation projects. They fix it, clean it, and trim it so you don't have to. Ulster Property Services, serving southern New Hampshire since 2012. Visit ulsterpropertyservices.com.
Hey, I'm Chad, the owner of New Hampshire iPhone Repair. We're New Hampshire's most trusted and affordable repair shop for your iPhone, iPad, iPod, and even Android needs. Don't worry, we're affordable, reliable, and we back our parts with a lifetime warranty. And you know what the best part is? No, what? We can repair your phone while you wait.
I know, that's why I'm here.
Oh, I know, Mrs. Green. Here's your iPad, good as new. Bring your phone into New Hampshire iPhone Repair today.
Are you looking for better customer service and more affordable pricing from your payroll service provider? Then make the switch to Savant Payroll Solutions. With Savant, you'll have a payroll professional assigned to assist you. Plus, their easy-to-understand pricing structure has no hidden fees. So let Savant take care of your tax filing, human resource, and other employee management services in addition to payroll, so you can focus on growing your business. Read their client reviews and set up a free consultation today at savantpayroll.com. That's savantpayroll.com. The New Hampshire Tomahawks promote the highest level of club lacrosse competition, not just in the state, but in the country. Looking to get recruited? Director Chris Cameron keeps an open dialogue with the nation's top college lacrosse coaches. Over 400 New Hampshire Tomahawks alumni have played at the college level, including the ACC, Big East, Big Ten, Ivy, NESCAC, NE10, and more. New Hampshire Tomahawks coaching staff has over 100 coaches, including current high school, varsity, and college coaches. The Tomahawks offer training for players of all ages, clinics, camps, and leagues, along with spring, summer, and fall elite teams. So play with the best. The New Hampshire Tomahawks, showcase and development for college lacrosse. Visit NewHampshireTomahawks.com and girls.nhtomahawks.com. How can you reach your team's fundraising goals at no risk and no cost? MG Sports offers a variety of products to make your team's fundraiser a success. Their products include tickets and discount cards to hundreds of local businesses. MG Sports now has a digital platform where athletes can raise funds in the comfort and safety of their own home. So become another athletic program like Bedford, Goffstown, or Memorial that sets fundraising records every season. MG Sports, fundraising made easy. Visit mgsportsfundraising.com to start raising money for your team today. All right, back here. Second quarter. ConVal, after leading most of the way in that first quarter, trailing here 18-15. And we'll have the basketball here. Nick Anastas, Steve Beals with you. First of two Division II semifinals from Oyster River High School here in Durham. A trip to Sunday's championship on the line. Page goes right, shoots over two players and leaves it short.
ConVal last 6 or 7 minutes, Nick. Really doing well on the rebounding.
Pelham with 6 unanswered to close out the quarter. They've shown patience, both teams 2 turnovers. Just 2 turnovers in that first quarter. McClinchy underneath, back out. Here's the hot hand. That's James. Three-pointer this time is too strong. McClinchy has it, goes up, but I think he double dribbled. Yes, he did.
Yep. But again, Nick, Pelham controlling the boards right now pretty much 3 out of 4 times on both ends of the court.
Some of that length we talked about.
Yeah, they're also the positioning.
McClinchy, 7 points to lead all scorers. Would have had 2 there, but took a precautionary dribble and put 2 hands on it. Meanwhile, a foul here on the baseline. Just the second team foul against Pelham. We saw ConVal whistled for 5 in that first quarter. Number 2 against the Pythons comes with a minute gone by in the second quarter. Meanwhile, Page gets the first bench point for the Cougars. Right-hander able to capitalize on his first trip to the line. Leaves the second one short. And the rebound goes to Cawthorn, his 3rd for Pelham. Pythons by 2, the number 2 seed, taking on the 3 here. Page's 3 won't go. Offensive rebound, though, ends up with Hamill. Senior has pulled in a couple of offensive rebounds since checking in late in that first quarter. Coach Larson waving his offhand, his left hand from the sideline, trying to direct the traffic.
What a pass.
Across the lane, and too strong for Cawthorn. McGuire able to wrestle it free for ConVal. Nearly 2 minutes in. ConVal rattled off 8 in a row at one point in that first quarter, led by as many as 6. Looking for their first field goal here of the second quarter. Page slips free, had it blocked from behind. All ball there. James got his right hand on it. The rebound to Hamill goes up the floor. This one skipped to James in the corner. Sophomore with some real estate on the baseline. The leaner, though, is off target. McGuire again is on the glass for ConVal, and he draws a foul here in the backcourt.
Yeah, there's a difference between good rebounding, being in position, Nick, and getting a little too active. And right now, Pelham's picked up 3 fouls in the last minute and a half.
2 of them come deep in the backcourt,
nothing wrong with aggressiveness, but got to use it right.
To get a look at that block there from Zach James. He's been good on both ends so far.
Yep.
Burying a couple of 3-pointers, including one to beat the buzzer there at the end of the first quarter. Ivan kick. Up and in. That's Gutling. His 3rd field goal, his first from downtown. He's got 7 for ConVal. Cougars by 1. Spin move. McClinchy's banker. No good. Ball tipped out of bounds. It'll belong to ConVal.
Both these teams making their own little short runs here, Nick. Keeping it tight.
And ConVal looking now for back-to-back buckets. In front of a growing crowd here that includes Pelham's athletic director, former head coach of the boys basketball team, Todd Kress. He's down there standing along the sidelines. This one off target by McClinchy, but put home by Cawthron for his 2nd bucket. And with that, we get a quick sub.
What a great venue to view a game, Nick.
Yeah, I like the, again, aerial feel.
I do too.
Of the bleachers. McGuire trying to set himself free with the crossover, but cannot. And turns it over. That's the 4th giveaway by the Cougars. 3 on the other side against Pelham. Nearing the midway point, second quarter. Been a back and forth first half. Pelham looking for a little breathing room here. Page going to go inside, back out. Page ready to fire, three-pointer. Too strong from the corner. And a weak side rebound is collapsed by Gutwein. Into the lane, this is Buffum who's back on, misfires, offensive rebound, left hand, no. And ultimately it's Hamill who clears it again for the Pythons. Quick shot the other way, and a foul is called.
What a nice pass.
Bodenrader hit over the back, he'll shoot 2.
Nice feed there, though, Nick, from the corner. You could see he was looking at him as the ball was coming to him, released it immediately, and got his teammate in a good position.
That's a good feed for sure. Cawthorn from the corner. Meanwhile, free throw is short. First trip to the line for Kevin Bodenrader, the senior. First off the bench tonight for Mike Larson. Free throw is good. 1 for 2 trip there for Bodenrader. 2-point game at the midway point, second quarter. Buffum. Gutwein. In the corner, this is Michaels. Tight defense here by Pelham. Both teams have been in the man throughout this first half. Little floater. Michaels can't get the leaner. Ball tipped out of bounds and back over to the Pythons. This Pelham defense seemingly, Steve, getting stronger as the game has gone on. They've surrendered just 4 points here in the second quarter.
Yeah, the positioning on the basket, Nick, on the defense or on the rebounds have just been so much different than the first quarter, and continue to improve. Wow, that's a long way.
3 on a side spin shot by James. It's no good, but a foul is called on the rebound as Gutwein hit the floor.
He hits that. If you go by proportion, that should have been a 5-pointer. That was almost a half court.
Yeah. A very deep shot. But we've seen Page already knock down a couple of threes from deep back in that first quarter. Well, again, ConVal trying to crack the safe here. Led by as many as 6 in that first quarter. They trail by 4 here as we move towards 3 minutes remaining in this first half. Page, 2 steps, and he splits the defenders with the right-hand finish. That's Malachi Page, his first field goal off the bench. Ties the game at 21. And wakes up the Cougar bench. Speaking of, as they lead this defense chant. Cougar fans following suit from the crowd. Meanwhile, Page, a left hand dribble drive and a right hand finish.
Yeah, nice roll there.
He's got 8 now and is the game's high score. 23-21. Page to the hole, leans in, count it, and the foul. Wow. Well, Page, he's been aggressive. Caught the ball on the wing, looking to attack middle, and then seeking contact, leans into the shot, gets it to go, and now a chance for ConVal to take their first lead of this second quarter.
I don't know how many tie scores we've had along the way here, but it's been pretty much neck and neck all the way. Very rarely, other than the first part of the first quarter, always within 1 or 2 or locked up.
Third meeting between these two schools. They split the regular season series at 1 apiece. Coming up on 2 minutes, McGlinchey to pull it back here with a left-hand dribble. This is Travis. It's for a backdoor cutter, hurling. Able to catch up to it in the corner. Now McGlinchey.
The one-on-one battles here, Nick, are fun to watch.
Inside, Travis, finally a shot. Too strong off the glass. The rebound to Noah Stewart for ConVal, who just checked in. Final 100 seconds. And again, ConVal looking for breathing room, leading by 1. Foul here is a reach in against Pelham. Now each team up against the foul limit as number 6 is called against the Pythons. Meanwhile, subs for the Cougars. Stewart right back off. He'll sit along with Buffalo. McGuire after short rest is back on. Here's Page and a foul.
Defense, Nick, really driving this score down. I mean, this stuff continues. You're looking at a 40-something game.
Free throw is good. Yeah, the defense has been a little more stringent both ways in the second quarter. We had that very fast-paced, high-scoring first quarter. Meanwhile, 2 for 2 trip for Page. He's 4 of 5 at the line and has 8 points off the bench for the Cougars. Three-pointer. Page no good off the back iron. Offensive rebound, beautiful feed. Leads to a layup.
The bucket, like a bounce pass in traffic, Nick.
The bucket for McGlinchey. And just a great offensive rebound / assist there by Travis.
He didn't telegraph that at all.
Here's a travel. Now Gutween dragged the pivot foot a little bit before putting the ball on the deck. That's the 5th turnover for ConVal. And now Pelham again looking for the lead here in the final minute of this first half. Page gets the step. Teardrop leaner. No. Rebound wrestled away by Knight for ConVal. Good job crashing there from the guard spot. Gets his first rebound, and now ConVal looking for a bucket here from Knight. He'll go to the line. Hit on the wrist on the release. 5'9" guard got that quick first step there with the left dribble. Foul is against Travis, went across the body to pick up his second.
Been watching both coaches, Nick, and you don't see a lot of, they're not really animated. I think they're satisfied with the strategy that they came to the game with, and I think their players are giving them what they want, quite frankly. And
yeah, both teams have been under control.
Yep.
Very selective, in my opinion. Knight goes 2 for 2. He's got 8 points. And now a timeout is called on the floor. It's just a 30-second timeout. ConVal going to bring Noah Stewart back on here for defensive purposes. Cougars lead at 28-25. Coming up at halftime. Look back at the first half with stats and highlights. Plus a preview of Game 2 of this semifinal doubleheader.
Looking forward to that one, too.
Between Souhegan, the top seed, and the perennial contender Lebanon.
Certainly the athletes throughout the year of both of those programs know each other well. They both have had very successful seasons so far.
All right, out of the timeout, Pelham. Most likely going to play for the final shot here. Trailing by 3. Hamill walks it into the front court. McGlinchey thought about it, drives to the hole, and draws a foul.
Who's in foul trouble at this point, Nick? There's a pretty spread out, I think.
Yeah, it has been.
Yeah.
This, by the way, is the 7th team foul, but they're going to give him 2. Shooting foul here. It goes against Page, who tried to draw the charge. Coming over from the weak side, but was moving when the contact occurred. So here's the captain, Jake McGlinchey, who's had a productive first half, 9 points, a chance to be the first to double figures here. Free throw, around the rim and out. Three-pointer, McGuire, no good, and that'll do it. Tried to bank it. ConVal getting a standing ovation from the Cougar faithful who have made the trip here to Oyster River High School in Durham. Rattled off 8 in a row at one point in that first half. Ended up trailing at the end of the first quarter, but after going kind of quiet on the offensive end to begin the second quarter, they heat up and ultimately clamp down on their own defensively and have themselves that's it pretty well with head coach Jason Starr.
Yeah, it just seems like the whole first half, both these teams shimmying up the pole, trying to hit the bell first, really. And it's been tight all the way. A lot of lead changes and a tremendous amount of time where it was locked up. Very interesting to see any adjustments. If I mean, you can clearly see, as I said earlier, that both coaches, just by their demeanor, are satisfied the way their teams are playing. They're playing according to the way they designed it during the week. And the matchups that they saw, as we talked earlier as well, Nick, about a lot of film that each coach has on the opposition. So I'm interested to see if any changes are made at all, really.
Haven't
on
seen
the defense,
any, right.
Nothing.
Haven't seen anything apparent so far.
Yeah.
As both teams have stuck with that patented man-to-man defensive look.
It's been a balanced attack, too, as far as scoring. Isn't it pretty spread out amongst all their scorers? They're getting it to everybody. I thought Pelham in the middle part of the game had a real good run there on rebounds and seemed to have things in check. And then, sure enough, ConVal changes that direction once again, and they wind up 3 points ahead going into the half. So both teams have had their high moments in the first half. I wouldn't say anybody's had a low moment at all. And like I say, their solid lineup is nobody's in foul trouble yet, so should be an all-out wall-to-wall second half.
All right, we'll come back, tally up the numbers from that first half, and get you third quarter action here momentarily as well. You are watching the 2022 NHIAA Boys Basketball Division II Semifinals right here on Friday Night Lights, New Hampshire, in conjunction with the NFHS. Our broadcast today, as it always is brought to you by Beals Insurance Agency, with locations now in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Just call 603-471-9999 or visit BealsInsurance.com to request a free quote and start saving money today. Again, that's BealsInsurance.com. Are you ready to make your house your dream home? Then it's time to contact Ulster Property Services at ulsterpropertyservices.com. Ulster offers commercial and residential landscaping and hardscaping services and is now booking for fall cleanups, snow services, and interior home renovation projects. They fix it, clean it, and trim it so you don't have to. Ulster Property Services, serving southern New Hampshire since 2012. Visit ulsterpropertyservices.com.
Hey, I'm Chad, the owner of New Hampshire iPhone Repair. We're New Hampshire's most trusted and affordable repair shop for your iPhone, iPad, iPod, and even Android needs. Don't worry, we're affordable, reliable, and we back our parts with a lifetime warranty. And you know what the best part is? No, what? We can repair your phone while you wait.
I know, that's why I'm here.
Oh, I know, Mrs. Green. Here's your iPad, good as new. Bring your phone into New Hampshire iPhone Repair today.
Are you looking for better customer service and more affordable pricing from your payroll service provider? Then make the switch to Savant Payroll Solutions. With Savant, you'll have a payroll professional assigned to assist you. Plus, their easy-to-understand pricing structure has no hidden fees. So let Savant take care of your tax filing, human resource, and other employee management services in addition to payroll, so you can focus on growing your business. Read their client reviews and set up a free consultation today at savantpayroll.com. That's savantpayroll.com. The New Hampshire Tomahawks promote the highest level of club lacrosse competition, not just in the state, but in the country. Looking to get recruited? Director Chris Cameron keeps an open dialogue with the nation's top college lacrosse coaches. Over 400 New Hampshire Tomahawks alumni have played at the college level, including the ACC, Big East, Big Ten, Ivy, NESCAC, NE10, and more. New Hampshire Tomahawks coaching staff has over 100 coaches, including current high school, varsity, and college coaches. The Tomahawks offer training for players of all ages, clinics, camps, and leagues, along with spring, summer, and fall elite teams. So play with the best. The New Hampshire Tomahawks, showcase and development for college lacrosse. Visit NewHampshireTomahawks.com and girls.nhtomahawks.com. How can you reach your team's fundraising goals at no risk and no cost? MG Sports offers a variety of products to make your team's fundraiser a success. Their products include tickets and discount cards to hundreds of local businesses. MG Sports now has a digital platform where athletes can raise funds in the comfort and safety of their own home. So become another athletic program like Bedford, Goffstown, or Memorial that sets fundraising records every season. MG Sports, fundraising made easy. Visit mgsportsfundraising.com to start raising money for your team today.
Well, start of the second half here in Durham. Pelham trailing ConVal by a score of 28-25. Nick Anastas, Steve Beals with you. First of two semifinals here tonight, with a trip to Sunday's championship on the line. Pelham, the number 2 seed, 16-2 during the regular season. Split the season series with ConVal. Cougars ended up as the 3 seed at 15-3. Pelham, strong first half from the senior captain. Jake McGlinchey scores 9 points to set the tone. Had help from Zach James, the sophomore, who had 8 points, including 2 3-pointers. One of those beat the buzzer at the end of the first quarter. Jake Cawthron, 4 points and 3 rebounds. A couple of sharp-looking assists for number 4 in white in that first half.
How are we looking from the line?
As well. We'll get to that in a moment.
I'm sorry. Thought you were.
Meanwhile, Page on the other side, giving the Cougars a punch off the bench. He's got 8 points, most of which came in that second quarter. He did his damage at the line, 4 of 5 for head coach Jason Starr. Joseph Gutwein, 8 points. And Austin Knight, 8 points. So there's that balance you were talking about, Steve.
Very much so.
Particularly with the Cougars, as again they look to nurse a 3-point lead to begin this third quarter.
Yeah, so I think a big part of this game is getting the second half starts getting intense. And we'll see what happens from the line, Nick, because I think in a game like this, when you look back in the rearview mirror, a lot of times that can be the difference maker when you got two teams playing so closely and competitively together.
To answer your question, the Pythons 3 of 6 from the stripe in that first half. Malachi Page himself 4 of 5 for ConVal, while Austin Knight went 2 for 2.
So there you go.
6 for 7.
ConVal doing well in the line battle.
Meanwhile, both these fan bases showing their appreciation.
See any defensive adjustments, Nick, coming out in the second half? I mean,
we'll see. I think both teams.
You played a little basketball in your day.
Both teams, I think, liked the look of that man-to-man. It seemed like, particularly in that second quarter, the defenses came to the forefront.
And with 20-something points, why would they leave it, right?
ConVal going to stick with the man, at least for now. 3-pointer out of the gate. That's James off target. Rebound number 2 for Owen Michaels. Quickly up the floor to McGuire. And now Gutwein in a little trouble here on the near sideline, pulls it out. Pelham also opening up in a man-to-man, sticking with that half-court man, which both teams employed very well in that first half. McGuire, Michaels, back to McGuire, little up fake, goes to the rim and gets a right-hand finish.
What a great job by McGuire. Who was it that made that pass, Nick? I couldn't see.
It was a little two-man game with Owen Michaels.
Well, darn good one.
And McGuire, fundamentally sound, gets his third field goal. Meanwhile, a foul on the other end is going to send Dom Hurling to the free throw line for the second time as the sophomore got the step on the baseline. Draws the foul against Michaels, his second, as we get a look Another look at that McGuire bucket. Free throw, no good. Hurling now 1 for 3 at the stripe. Minute gone by, third quarter. ConVal led by as many as 6. That was the largest lead either way in that first half. They've got a chance to match that here. On top 30-26. Knight inside out. 3 on the way for McGuire is off target. And a rebound for McGlinchey. McGlinchey powers out, finds Page. No, that's James in the corner. 3-pointer too strong. Offensive rebound for Cawthron leads to a second chance bucket. Cawthron hitting the glass. 4 rebounds, a team high. And now 6 points after that easy deuce. Buffum into the lane. The teardrop is good. That's Christian Buffum, who also has been putting in work on the backboard. 4 rebounds is the team high for ConVal. He gets his first 2. Second game again. This one is tipped out of bounds. It'll stay at this end.
They stayed at ConVal. Pelham. I don't see any changes on defense either side, Nick. You're right. They're sticking with a man.
May see it's kind of a press later on, I'd expect.
Yep.
Both teams have been in the half-court man. Meanwhile, a foul here on the long inbound pass. A little over-aggressive. Owen McGuire hit with his first and the team's second. Meanwhile, Pelham trying to go inside. This is Cawthron. Across the lane, he's got Travis, who's got 2. Travis doubles his point total, the junior now with 4. While Knight off balance, follows his own miss and gets it off the window. Now Knight, the first Cougar to double figures with 10. Also 3 rebounds for the shooting guard. Back and forth we go. McGlinchey, a 17-footer, no good. Rebound for Gutween. A good stop there for ConVal. Quick pass up the floor. McGuire in the lane as the laner.
Boy, he's coming out strong, Nick, in the second half.
Second field goal of this third quarter. 9 points in the game now for McGuire. ConVal able to match their largest lead from way back in the first quarter. 3 minutes gone by, third quarter. Drive and dump. Travis is blocked from behind. Rejected by Michaels, and then Michaels is tripped up at midcourt. That's the first foul against Pelham. And the third foul against Jake Travis, who is going to check out of the game here. Travis perhaps a little upset at having his shot blocked there. Took it out at midcourt and picks up number 3. Meanwhile, McGuire, that one in and out. Rebound tipped to Hamill, who picks up his 5th rebound. McGlinchey down the lane, pivots to his right, and banks it off the window.
Nice pivot there.
He's got 11 to lead. Well, now all scores. He's the high man either way with 11. Coming up midway point, third quarter. ConVal by 4. Goes around the horn. Buffum in the corner. And we'll reverse it. Knight, head down the lane, hangs and leaves it short. Rebound taken off the front iron by James.
Starting to get a little chippy out there, Nick.
Crossover to the hole.
Nice
that one up and in. That's the senior Russ Hamill.
He looks like a senior.
Hasn't looked to shoot much. He's been on the glass, but that's his first field goal attempt. Playing in this one with a taped up left wrist as well. Got a good crossover.
Drove with power.
Going to get the rebound here. That's his 6th. Pelham a chance to tie with a 2, take the lead with a 3. This one is tipped. McGuire with the steal. Up ahead for Knight, and Knight is hacked. Well, Austin Knight has looked good. Open path there, goes hard. Foul from behind on Hamill. gets hit with his first. Two teams fouls each way in this third quarter. Knight with 10 points, went 2 for 2 at the line in that first half, and he stays perfect by knocking down that one.
Continue to increase that line percentage, Nick. Making the best use of these fouls.
Again, the Cougars 6 of 7 collectively in that first half. And I think we just jinxed him.
Yeah.
Knight leaves it short. Another rebound for Hamill. He's got 7. And we move towards 3 minutes, third quarter, with a 3-point game. Pelham has trailed most of the afternoon. Three-pointer is short. Rebound ends up with McGuire. ConVal the other way. Again, a chance to match their largest lead. Michaels throw it away. Turnover number 6 for ConVal. McGlinchey is second steal. We go inside. Outside now for James. Sophomore wants a drive. Going to try and bank this one high off the glass. Can't get it. And eventually Buffum wrestles away his 5th rebound for ConVal.
I thought Hamill had it, Nick. A good shot under the net if he turned, but he decided to pass it out.
And Coach Starr on his feet now, keeping a close eye on this offensive possession. Buffum fade, in and out, won't go. Well, both defenses doing a good job on the glass, one shot and out. Meanwhile, McGlinchey buries a 16-footer. He's got 13. He's the game's high man as we move inside at 2 minutes to go in this third quarter. Coach Starr is going to call a timeout for ConVal.
That could be just a fatigue timeout there, Nick. These guys have been running the court here. Up and back, non-stop.
Pelham just took their first lead of this second half on this shot here by the senior captain, Jake McGlinchey.
Nice shot.
One of 3 Jakes on the roster. Buries that one, nothing but net on the pull-up. 13 points, including 4 in this third quarter. Reminder, first of 2 semifinals in Division II. Tonight here at Oyster River. Lebanon and Sauhegan in the 1-4 matchup. That comes your way at 7:30 Eastern Time. Tomorrow night we're back at it. We're at Exeter High School for the Division I semifinals. And that, of course, features a rematch between number 4 Pinkerton and top-seeded Trinity. Nashua North will take on Goffstown in the other half of the bracket. So some midweek postseason basketball here on Friday Night Lights, New Hampshire, in conjunction with the NFHS network.
Yeah, I got a chance to watch that Nashua North Exeter game the other night, right down to the wire, and pretty exciting. Actually, a foul, if you will, may have been the deciding factor in that game. Often is in the last 2 or 3 minutes, but it was an exciting game to watch.
Titans do survive and advance.
Yep.
As the number 2 seed. This one is turned over.
That's 3 steals here.
Out of the timeout, a layup on the other end for McGlinchey. Well, Pelham by 1 now, 38-37. Final 90 seconds. McGlinchey's got 15. Three-pointer from Michaels. Line drive miss and a skying rebound for Bodenrader. Senior just checked back in. Pelham trailed by 3 at the break. Chance to go up 3 here with a deuce. Inside, no. Hurling a second try, no. Tipped in the lane. McGlinchey and a timeout is called by Pelham here. Coach Larson all over that.
Well, I think
from the sideline.
He was tired of watching that thing bounce around. He says, "Yeah, we got possession. Let's think about it for a few minutes."
And both teams going hard on the glass as we expected they would. Again,
very much so.
Third meeting of the season between these two teams. They met twice in January. The Pelham Pythons won the first game back on the 13th of the new year, 75-62, and then ConVal later in the month on the 28th of January defended their home floor 74-69. to 59. So 2 double-digit differences in those regular
That's what I
season
was
games.
talking about before the beginning of the game. And here they are in a neutral site, Nick, and they're wired right up.
And it's been tight. Largest lead either way, ConVal by 6, both in the first and third quarter.
Yeah.
Pass tipped and stolen in the lane. And then a foul is called here at midcourt. Now, just the first Pelham turnover of the third quarter.
Yep.
Gave it away 4 times in that first half, but a good tip and a steal there in the lane. There's the reach. Goes against Bodenreiter. That's his third, team's third. Bodenreiter, though, with a steal here. Bodenreiter pumps the brakes, but McGlinchey going to pull it out with a between-the-legs dribble. Python's free to set up shop here with the final 30 seconds of this third quarter. Bodenreiter, pull up here by Cawthron. It's an offensive foul. Well, the junior tried to free himself up there, but pushed off just a little bit for the official B.J. Nevert's taste. Longtime crew chief blows the whistle, and the ball back to ConVal. They've got a chance for the final shot here, down 1 with 25 seconds to go in this third quarter.
ConVal's had a little trouble. A lot of steals on them over the past 4 or 5 minutes, Nick.
Yeah, 4 turnovers in this third quarter after only 4 in the first half. Final 10 seconds. Here's Knight. Page lost it, but a foul.
Wow, that was tight.
Coach Larson doesn't like it.
Yeah, I think he's telling to back off just a little bit. Or maybe that's the wrong word, just to make sure it counts.
McGlinchey with the reach, his second. Team's 5th. 3 seconds here for ConVal. In for Knight. Knight, a deep 3. Up and in!
Wow!
Off the buzzer!
And that's got ConVal fans fired up here, Nick. Boy, there's been a couple of real interesting ends of quarters, hasn't there?
About to say, Zach James beat the buzzer at the end of the first quarter for Pelham. And there the favor returned by Austin Knight as he buries his third from deep. We are brewing up a classic here in Oyster River. 2-point game, ConVal with a 40-38 lead after 3. Fourth quarter on the way, a trip to the championship on the line next. You are watching semifinal coverage here on Friday Night Lights New Hampshire in conjunction with the NFHS Network. Our broadcast today, as it always is brought to you by Beals Insurance Agency, with locations now in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Just call 603-471-9999 or visit BealsInsurance.com to request a free quote and start saving money today. Again, that's BealsInsurance.com. Are you ready to make your house your dream home? Then it's time to contact Ulster Property Services at ulsterpropertyservices.com. Ulster offers commercial and residential landscaping and hardscaping services and is now booking for fall cleanups, snow services, and interior home renovation projects. They fix it, clean it, and trim it so you don't have to. Ulster Property Services, serving southern New Hampshire since 2012. Visit ulsterpropertyservices.com.
Hey, I'm Chad, the owner of New Hampshire iPhone Repair. We're New Hampshire's most trusted and affordable repair shop for your iPhone, iPad, iPod, and even Android needs. Don't worry, we're affordable, reliable, and we back our parts with a lifetime warranty. And you know what the best part is? No, what? We can repair your phone while you wait.
I know, that's why I'm here.
Oh, I know, Mrs. Green. Here's your iPad, good as new. Bring your phone into New Hampshire iPhone Repair today.
Are you looking for better customer service and more affordable pricing from your payroll service provider? Then make the switch to Savant Payroll Solutions. With Savant, you'll have a payroll professional assigned to assist you. Plus, their easy-to-understand pricing structure has no hidden fees. So let Savant take care of your tax filing, human resource, and other employee management services in addition to payroll, so you can focus on growing your business. Read their client reviews and set up a free consultation today at savantpayroll.com. That's savantpayroll.com. The New Hampshire Tomahawks promote the highest level of club lacrosse competition, not just in the state, but in the country. Looking to get recruited? Director Chris Cameron keeps an open dialogue with the nation's top college lacrosse coaches. Over 400 New Hampshire Tomahawks alumni have played at the college level, including the ACC, Big East, Big Ten, Ivy, NESCAC, NE10, and more. New Hampshire Tomahawks coaching staff has over 100 coaches, including current high school varsity and college coaches. The Tomahawks offer training for players of all ages, clinics, camps, and leagues, along with spring, summer, and fall elite teams. So play with the best. The New Hampshire Tomahawks, showcase and development for college lacrosse. Visit NewHampshireTomahawks.com and girls.nhtomahawks.com. How can you reach your team's fundraising goals at no risk and no cost? MG Sports offers a variety of products to make your team's fundraiser a success. Their products include tickets and discount cards to hundreds of local businesses. MG Sports now has a digital platform where athletes can raise funds in the comfort and safety of their own home. So become another athletic program like Bedford, Goffstown, or Memorial that sets fundraising records every season. MG Sports, fundraising made easy. Visit mgsportsfundraising.com to start raising money for your team today.
All right, start of the fourth quarter here in Durham. Nick Anastas, Steve Beals with you here on Friday Night Lights, New Hampshire, in conjunction with the NFHS Network. A back-and-forth semifinal between second seed Pelham and third seed ConVal. We get a blocking foul here against the Pythons, as Bodenrader hit the floor, be hit with the personal. That also puts Pelham up against the team foul limit with 6. That's number 4 on Bodenrader. And he's going to check out here as Coach Larson hurling back onto the floor. This one has been back and forth, as I mentioned. Tipped out of bounds, it'll stay here. ConVal had a 3-point lead at halftime, led by as many as 6 in the third quarter. Pelham fights back to briefly take a 1-point lead there late in that third quarter, but a buzzer-beating deep three-pointer by Austin Knight. It's got ConVal back to be this one off target and then out of bounds, off the fingertips of Malachi Page and back over to Pelham.
Well, he tried to grab it and hold it, and it cost him.
It's been a very engaged crowd for goals. Defense chants have been routine here. ConVal hoping for a stop. McGlinchey trying to tie it with a leaner, can't get it. And a rebound ripped in by McGuire, his 5th. Quickly up the floor, Gutwein going to circle back around and restart the offense. It's over a minute gone by, fourth quarter. The trip to the championship on the line. Winner of this game gets the winner of our second semifinal tonight. Souhegan and Lebanon coming your way at 7:30 Eastern. Again, no shot clock, as we know, in the NHIAA. Both teams expected to take their time here in quarter number 4. This is a steal. Up the floor. Hurling off target. Second try is good by McGlinchey.
Great job by McGlinchey to stay around the net, Nick, and not retreat back and assume it was in.
Another good steal there. They forced 9. Turnover number 9 for ConVal. Meanwhile, off the screen, Knight is fouled. And if that's in the act, so he'll shoot 2. James got a piece of the ball, but got body as well. He is hit with his 3rd. And that foul also puts Pelham over the limit with 7. So Austin Knight hit that deep 3 to beat the buzzer at the end of the third quarter. Buries his 4th free throw of the night. He's 4 of 5. And again, contributing to that high percentage that ConVal has shot collectively in this one. And they're still doing it. Knight with 8 points in the first half, 8 more so far in this second half to lead all scorers with 16. And here comes that defense chant. McGlinchey, wraparound pass, leads to a blocked shot. Goodwin gets his right hand on it for the stuff. And now ConVal a chance for a 2-possession lead here with 2.5 gone by in this fourth quarter. Knight inside out. McGuire open in the corner, 3-pointer around the rim and out. Rebound number 5 for Cawthron. McGlinchey, the captain, with his head coach over his right shoulder, goes to the corner. This is Hamill. Hamill breaks down the defender, looks inside, and Cawthron's got a 2. Second field goal for Cawthron of the second half. Meanwhile, counted the other way for McGuire. Wow. Goes right over the top of the defender, right hand finish, reestablishes a 2-point Cougar lead. McGlinchey, spin move, right hand, banker is good. How about 19 for McGlinchey? He's the game's leading scorer now. As we approach the midway point, fourth quarter, we're tied at 44. Crowd is jacked here. Python faithful hoping for a stop. Again, ConVal spreading everything way out here. Python's not afraid to chase beyond the 3-point line. Get a piece of the basketball here to knock it into the visitor bench. And it'll stay here with the Cougars. But now inside, 4 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. Buffum runs out of room. That one blocked. All ball by McGlinchey. It ends up with Hamill. And now Pelham with a chance for the lead here. Coach Larson roaming the sideline. Calling out the play. Keeps it with his captain. McGlinchey. Up top, Hamill thought about it. Now the senior going to pull back between the circles. Here's James. Sophomore has been a 3-point threat. Hurling. And now back to McGlinchey. Well, he wants to go at Page one-on-one. Lost the ball, and it'll stay here. Page got a piece of it. It'll stay Pelham possession with just over 3 minutes to go. Subs again. Coach Starr goes to the ConVal bench. Page out. And Buffum is back on. This one is tipped out of bounds. Thought about it. Goes to the left-hand dribble drive instead. His scooper won't work. Second try for Cawthron. He's fouled. Well, Cawthron quietly putting together a pretty nice game here. 8 points, 6 rebounds, a chance to add to that total, but more importantly, put the Pythons ahead with 3 minutes even remaining. Free throw is short. It's Cawthron's first trip to the line tonight. Second one for the right-hander is good off the glass. The banked free throw gives Pelham the lead at 45-44. Now the onus on the Cougars to respond. Pelham staying in the man-to-man. That's the look defensively all night. Buffum into the lane. Teardrop up and in. Christian Buffum, just his second field goal. 1 point lead for the ConVal. McGlinchey down the lane. Left hand, no. Cawthron stripped on the way up. Good stop there by the Cougars. The lead now and the ball to the 3 seed. 2:20 and counting. Now if you're Pelham now, you got to start to think about taking risks defensively. And they'll reach in there and draw a foul. Team foul number 8, so a 1-and-1 on the way for Christian Buffum, the left-hander. No hesitation, no problem. Earns himself a second free throw, pads his team's lead to 2. This one a quick release as well. Up and in. 6 points for Buffum. The Cougar fans getting loud, stomping on the bleachers here at Oyster River. Inside of 2 minutes. James, McGlinchey. Inside, Cawthron, outside James, three-pointer, short. Rebound for Knight. That's the stop ConVal wanted. They draw the foul as they come into the front court. So Knight, who has been busy at the line, goes back to the stripe for ConVal to try to make this a 2-possession game with 1:34 remaining. Knight with 16 points, 8 in each half. Been lethal at the line. 6 of 7. He's hit now 3 in a row. It's a 49-45 lead. And now 6 unanswered points as Knight goes 2 for 2 at the line. Timeout, Pelham. Standing ovation from the Cougar fans. ConVal, perhaps 93 seconds away from a championship game appearance. They've got a 5-point lead to protect at 50-45. It would be their 3rd tournament win. Meanwhile, Pelham still with plenty of options here, Steve. They can try for the 3. They can get a quick 2. Either way, they're going to need 2 scores and a stop over the final minute and a half.
Again, be interesting to look back and look at that field goal percentage. We don't know how this game is going to turn out. Minute 3:33 can be a lifetime in a basketball game if handled correctly, but it's going to be an interesting last minute.
All right. Again, the defense chants reverberating here in this gym. Inside, it's a steal. Owen McGuire came away with it. Now McGuire goes across the lane. It's a blocked shot from behind. Goodwin had it blocked. Hurling got the right hand on it. Travis ended up with the rebound, and now again Pelham has the ball down 5 as we hit 1 minute to go in this 4th quarter. McGlinchey for 3. Short. And back over to ConVal with 54 seconds.
Yeah, don't know if that was a great shot opportunity there, Nick. Might have wanted to held on to that a little longer, try to make a play. It's 5 points. You can get 3 or 2. You just want to make sure you get the right shot to bring you to within 2 or 3, Nick.
We're going to have to foul now.
Yeah,
and they will in the
back,
backcourt.
yeah.
As Knight is hit and wrapped up quickly. Still a 1-and-1. No, that's team foul number 10. So an automatic 2 here on out. As that's been one of the unnoticed storylines of this second half, the foul differential. 10 team fouls against Pelham, only 3 in this second half against ConVal. Knight back to the line where he has been doing a ton of damage. He's hit 5 straight, overall 8 of 9 at the line.
Well, we were talking about that in the second, at halftime, Nick.
Yeah, you called it.
Very, wondering what was going to happen with the differential there, and it's actually got worse.
No one knows, but the offense rebound is pulled in by Page, and now Page is finally fouled.
That won't count.
Nope. Foul on the floor first with 45 seconds.
Yeah, one more point here, Nick. One basket from the line is probably going to, that's really going to change the odds.
Well, right now a 2-possession difference, a 6-point gap.
There you go.
Trying to make it a 3-possession game here. First of 2 for the right-handers around the rim and out.
Well, they're still alive.
Page 8 points, all in the first half tonight. Coming up after the game, full recap, full stats, highlights, analysis. We'll look ahead to Souhegan and Lebanon, our second semifinal. Page makes it a 7-point game. McGlinchey quickly the other way, lost it in the lane. Knight had it, and then he's fouled from behind.
ConVal going wild here. You look at the second half, Nick, they've earned it. Both teams here very evenly matched, but
ConVal a chance here with just inside of 40 seconds to extend their largest lead of 7.
I don't know if you remember, Nick, but ConVal, was a little behind there, and then Curley just stepped it up there for about 3 or 4 games. Really big 3 or 4 minutes. I think you said with 5 points, and that brought them, back to a tie game. I think that was a critical time in the third quarter.
Meanwhile, this kid's got a nice stroke.
Yeah, he does. Nice soft backspin.
Gets low with the knees.
Yep.
Now on a quick release, and another 2-for-2 trip for Austin Knight. ConVal up 9. Right now on a 10-1 run as we hit the 30-second mark. McGlinchey slips free and gets a windmill layup there. Off the window for 2 more. McGlinchey, team captain, if this is the end of the road, it's a good performance to go out on. Quick timeout from Coach Larson. Stops the clock with 27 seconds. The gap is still 7 at 54-47. McGlinchey, 9 points. 12 in the half, 21 for the lone captain, the senior. Again, Pelham, fantastic regular season, a 16-2 record. They did lose to ConVal as these two teams split the regular season series and ended the regular season with 4 straight wins to earn themselves a first-round bye. Pelham knocked off tough Kennett team 51-40 in the quarterfinal round.
Some of the Pelham fan base filing out here.
Meanwhile, the ConVal faithful are on their feet.
On their feet. And they've stacked up the whole front and the left side, Nick.
ConVal up 7, trying to get it in, facing a full court press for the first time tonight. And Joe Gutwing actually head to the line.
That looked like Souhegan. Some of the players from Souhegan that were in the stands, Nick. That wasn't Pelham filing out.
Right, that's
the next game.
Yep, Lebanon and Souhegan.
Actually, that was
a
Lebanon.
Good one. Coming your way at 7:30 Eastern Time. Free throw for Gutwing is up and in. Now Gutwing with 9. That's his first point of this second half. And that one will drop as well. And again, a timeout. Comes from the sideline with 25 seconds remaining. The lead pushed back to 9. Remember, we were tied at 44 with just outside of 3 minutes. And, well, every coach's dream, right? You're able to get to the line, you're able to close it out collectively, and that's what ConVal has done. They've only missed, I think, 3 free throws tonight. 6 of 7 in that first half, and the majority coming from the guard, Austin Knight.
We were talking, Nick, before the game about being number 2 and number 3. It's just up high enough with a 16-2 record. That's tough, but
somebody's got to lose. Right?
Somebody's got to lose, and that's what makes it great.
20 seconds. McGlinchey trying to pivot, trying to fire. Back iron, no. Good box out. Leads to a rebound for Gutwein and a foul.
A lot of physicality in this game, Nick. Tough for the rest to call, make the right calls, and avoid the wrong ones. And can tell this is a pretty solid veteran crew here.
Gutwein a chance to give ConVal their first double-digit lead of the night. With just 12 seconds remaining, it looks like Pelham is just out of time here. Carries the free throw.
Pretty much, I haven't seen any zone, if any at all. It's been all man-to-man, on both sides.
Yep, the entire way. Free throw, good as well. Gutwein a perfect 4 for 4. ConVal by 11. Down to 5 seconds. James for 3. Back iron miss. Rebound for Michaels, and that's going to do it.
There you go.
The ConVal Cougars are headed to the Division II championship game, where they will await the winner between Souhegan and Lebanon. A third tournament victory after a 15-3 regular season.
What a run.
They get it done. They close out the game on a 14-3 run, and they close the door, beating Pelham for the second time in less than a month. Coming up, a full recap, stats, highlights, analysis, plus a preview of Souhegan and Lebanon. That's on the way next.
Our broadcast today, as it always is brought to you by Beals Insurance Agency, with locations now in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Just call 603-471-9999 or visit BealsInsurance.com to request a free quote and start saving money today. Again, that's BealsInsurance.com. Are you ready to make your house your dream home? Then it's time to contact Ulster Property Services at ulsterpropertyservices.com. Ulster offers commercial and residential landscaping and hardscaping services and is now booking for fall cleanups, snow services, and interior home renovation projects. They fix it, clean it, and trim it so you don't have to. Ulster Property Services, serving southern New Hampshire since 2012. Visit ulsterpropertyservices.com.
Hey, I'm Chad, the owner of New Hampshire iPhone Repair. We're New Hampshire's most trusted and affordable repair shop for your iPhone, iPad, iPod, and even Android needs. Don't worry, we're affordable, reliable, and we back our parts with a lifetime warranty. And you know what the best part is? No, what? We can repair your phone while you wait.
I know, that's why I'm here.
Oh, I know, Mrs. Green. Here's your iPad, good as new. Bring your phone into New Hampshire iPhone Repair today.
Are you looking for better customer service and more affordable pricing from your payroll service provider? Then make the switch to Savant Payroll Solutions. With Savant, you'll have a payroll professional assigned to assist you. Plus, their easy-to-understand pricing structure has no hidden fees. So let Savant take care of your tax filing, human resource, and other employee management services in addition to payroll, so you can focus on growing your business. Read their client reviews and set up a free consultation today at savantpayroll.com. That's savantpayroll.com. The New Hampshire Tomahawks promote the highest level of club lacrosse competition, not just in the state, but in the country. Looking to get recruited? Director Chris Cameron keeps an open dialogue with the nation's top college lacrosse coaches. Over 400 New Hampshire Tomahawks alumni have played at the college level, including the ACC, Big East, Big Ten, Ivy, NESCAC, NE10, and more. The New Hampshire Tomahawks coaching staff has over 100 coaches, including current high school varsity and college coaches. The Tomahawks offer training for players of all ages, clinics, camps, and leagues, along with spring, summer, and fall elite teams. So play with the best. The New Hampshire Tomahawks, showcase and development for college lacrosse. Visit NewHampshireTomahawks.com and girls.nhtomahawks.com. How can you reach your team's fundraising goals at no risk and no cost? MG Sports offers a variety of products to make your team's fundraiser a success. Their products include tickets and discount cards to hundreds of local businesses. MG Sports now has a digital platform where athletes can raise funds in the comfort and safety of their own home. So become another athletic program like Bedford, Goffstown, or Memorial that sets fundraising records every season. MG Sports, fundraising made easy. Visit mgsportsfundraising.com to start raising money for your team today.
58-47 is the final. ConVal is a winner in the semifinals. They'll be in action on Sunday down the road at the University of New Hampshire. Nick Anastas, Steve Beals with you from Friday Night Lights, New Hampshire, here on the NFHS Network. The Cougars close out the game on a 14-3 run. They break open a 44-44 tie and beat Pelham for the second time in less than a month to earn a trip to the championship round.
Nick, they obviously progressed in this last 2 or 3 weeks in basketball. Pelham looked very solid, Nick. They went toe-to-toe with them through the vast majority of the game, but the last 4.5 minutes really showed that ConVal had what they needed. They would not be denied. And again, I know you're going to go through some of the box scores, but I think there's some inner elements that you'll discuss later that show a little bit of a tail of the tape whenever you're ready, because I think that's going to be a big factor in the game.
Well, if you're alluding to the free throws, the Cougars got 10 of 12 from Austin Knight, who finishes with a game-high 21 points, including many of those down the stretch.
Exactly. Key time.
Blow it open. Joseph Gutwein went 4 for 4.
Mm-hmm. Big.
Malachi Page goes 5 for 7. And Christian Buffum 2 for 2. So whatever the math is on all that, it's pretty good.
Well, it was a clear differential.
The Pythons didn't shoot nearly as many free throws. Only 4 makes and 6 misses. So 4 of 10 collectively at the line after a 3 of 6 start in the first half. So there you have it.
And what about steals? Do you have that?
No.
Okay.
I can only do so much.
No, I understand. I think that if you look at the steals in the second half, when they really matter, not that they don't matter in the first half, but it really begins to become a big factor in the second half of the third quarter on. I think Pelham had a clean advantage in the amount of steals that they were able to gather, and I think that was another inside element of the game. And as I said earlier, the last point I was going to make was, I think in the beginning of the third quarter, when both teams are out and they're looking to break out, they're looking to establish position, Pelham came out strong. I thought they looked very confident about 4 minutes into the third quarter, and then Curley came on and gave ConVal Owen McGuire. Sorry, not Curley. Owen McGuire came into the game, and not came into the game, but he really stepped up for about 3 or 4 minutes. I think he said he had 5 points, and there were other things that he did, feeding the ball, getting some rebounds underneath, and it just brought them back even, and then ConVal never looked back from that.
Just had some physical presence.
He did. Yep.
Down low, which made a difference along the front line. By the way, McGuire finishes in double figures. One of 3 Cougars to do so. 11 points, 6 rebounds. Knight, as I mentioned, 21 to lead his team tonight. He also had 5 rebounds from the guard spot. And Joseph Gutwein, 12 points, including a perfect 4 of 4 from the line, 3 rebounds. Malachi Page, big in that first half. 8 of his 9 came before halftime. Christian Buffum, 6 points, 5 rebounds, a solid stat line as well. For Pelham, the senior captain, Jake McGlinchey, goes out on a high note individually with a team-high 21 points. Also had 5 rebounds in this one. He was the only player to hit double figures. Jake Cawthorn played well, 9 points, 7 rebounds. And Zach James had some sharp shooting in that first half with 8 points.
4 or 5 minutes left. You saw it looked like there was a strategy. I don't know, but I think if you go back and you look at the retape of this game, you're going to see that Pelham started really pressing out a little bit to stop the 3-point shots. And what happened is I thought ConVal responded very well in a 4 or 5 situations I can think of where they immediately put great inside passes right under the net, and they were able to get the layups or a couple of teardrops, 3, 4, 5 jumps out on the outside. And I think that they responded very well to what Pelham appeared to be attempting to do to shut them down from the outside. So I thought that was a nice move on ConVal's part.
Yeah, a lot of poise. I mean, these kids played together for a while. That's apparent.
Absolutely.
And again, the turnovers were there, but they were not unforced errors.
No,
by and large, the defense, to your point, was flying around there at one point in the second half. My totals in the end, ConVal actually loses the turnover battle but wins the game 10-8. So both teams took relatively pretty good care of the ball despite some pretty good defense.
You're absolutely right. Both teams did, but we're talking about the last 5 or 6 minutes.
Yeah.
I thought ConVal probably were behind by quite a bit, and they caught up in the end.
Yep. And again, the free throw line obviously standing out as the difference down the stretch. So ConVal gets it done. They win it 58-47. That's the biggest margin that we saw all game.
Right.
And win it going away, so to speak. They get their third tournament win. They already sent Kingswood and Sanborn home. They beat Pelham here, and again are one win away from a championship, which I believe would be the first in school history.
I think so, and I think it was reflected on my next point that the crowd of ConVal was here early. We saw them filled up here half an hour before the game. The whole left section was 80% full. By the time the game started, they had swept all the way in front of us, and they were taking up 2/3 of the stadium.
Right.
And I don't know, every time they scored a basket, it got loud and crazy in here, and that has to manifest itself into the energy of the players of recognizing and motivating them, and that was fact. And the Pelham crowd was great too. It's just the ConVal crowd when there was a score was extremely loud and rowdy in a very, very classy way, and I think the kids fed in.
That's for sure. It was missing a year ago when the fans weren't allowed into the gym.
Music to my ears.
And of course, obviously a big improvement from 2 years ago when the tournament was canceled.
Absolutely.
So, championship Sunday is in the cards for the ConVal Cougars. After a 15-3 regular season, they get a semifinal win tonight over Pelham by a final score of 58-47. All right, don't go away, because we've got the other semifinal coming your way in a little over a half hour from now. Top-seeded Sauhegan playing host to perennial power Lebanon. That's coming up at 7:30 Eastern Time right here on Friday Night Lights, New Hampshire, and the NFHS Network. We'll step aside until then. For Steve Beals, I'm Nick Anastas. Final score, final time, ConVal 58, Pelham 47. This has been a presentation of the 2022 NHIAA Boys Basketball Division II Semifinals right here on Friday Night Lights, New Hampshire, in conjunction with the NFHS Network.